So today I just decided, you know what? I really enjoyed stealing a team from Avarice on the UU samples thread. I enjoyed it so much, in fact, that I'm gonna do it again. So it's bombing people. Using some rain this time in UU. Now I'm not using Greninja despite it dropping. Mostly because I just kind of want to keep the team how it was. But I thought this team looked really, really fun. So we're gonna give it a shot. We got E-Belt Quaquaval, CB Floatzel, Oricorio Pom-Pom. Shoutouts the GOAT of early Gen 9 NU. Nice little CB Scizor, and the actual suspect tested Pokemon. If you haven't been paying attention, there is a UU suspect test, and it's for Sandy Shocks. So, I mean, if you care about how UU looks going forward, I'd recommend getting your Rex. I'm gonna lead with Shocker because it looks incredible here. I'm gonna just throw off an EP. I see no reason not to. They could Tera, but if they do, then Ratio, I guess. Yo, I even predicted Tera normal. I'm insane. Now, I didn't Tera Ghost back, but I am insane, dude. I might be the best player ever. So, my response to this, I've got a couple. I could just go Quaquaval. I could just step on him. I think we're going to do that. Go Quaquaval and just step. Because we already saw their item, so I don't have to worry about being outsped. And we get that big Mox. So let's see. Can Quaquaval just come out and sweep? Probably not, but it's fine. Also, I don't think I've laddered on this account. Nope. Yeah, I don't remember what ult I used last time I played UU. It might have been, I don't know, actually. Maybe it was TSM is free SM. Regardless, it's okay. They got to the tumor. Now, this mod's actually kind of annoying. I don't want to stand and just eat the burn. Because I do really like Quaquaval this game, and I want to make sure that it's healthy so that I can always use the check Bisharp. Even checks like Gallade and Kamal in a pinch just because I'm faster. So I'm going to go into Pelipper. I should take anything decently well as they actually set up the room. Ooh. I mean, they have no flying resist. I can just throw off a Hurricane. I got skill swapped. Also, that took nothing! Is this Sped Def, or is this... I was gonna say, is it Assault Vest? No, obviously. Also, this doesn't... Does this stick even when I switch? Oh god, wait. I just got outplayed so hard. That's insane. But they're Trick Room and they're skill swapping my Drizzle away. So, my one question is, how does this help you long term? I'm not sure that it does. I guess it means I don't have the rain boost moves, which could be annoying. I'm gonna go for a knock here just to make sure the thing doesn't have an item. As it was actually Focus Sash this whole time too, which is interesting. I'm gonna Hurricane and then I'm gonna U-turn. That should let me still make use of a little bit of rain turns. And I mean, we've seen this thing's whole moveset too, so we do not care. I'm here to tell you right now, we do not care. I'm gonna just go into Floatzel. I'm gonna start throwing off some wave crashes. They've already used their Tera, so I don't have to worry about Avalugg becoming like a water type out of nowhere. I'm just going to Big Float. We're gonna try and break. I could go for my own Tera. As I go Bisharp, I'm just gonna sack. Oh, I didn't even have to sack. I thought I'd get Sucker Punched, but I guess not. Amazing. Yeah, I'm amazed too. Why didn't you sucker me? Maybe I thought I'd switch, but it's like, I don't think I get O-Code. Oh, are we gonna showcase why I should have switched? Oh, I'm ready for it. Oh, this is funny. You know, I think there was at one point actually a policy thing pushed, or a PS suggestion made to make it so that battlers can't use this. And I 100% agree. You wanna know why I agree? Because for some reason, even if you ignore your opponent, this'll still show up. Like, well, not this part, but all of this will show up, so it's always been kind of weird to me. I'm just gonna Wave Crash again. 63, wow. Just sack the Floatzel there, don't need it. And then we go into my Scizor. I just Terra Steel. I don't need to yet. I'll still save it just in case. I'm not even sure what else I'd Terra. Admittedly, I probably should have just Terra'd my Scizor there. Because if I didn't KO, that's a little annoying. Although, it wouldn't have been annoying. I would have Terra'd the next turn and beat it. But yeah, I think we got this one. I'm gonna start getting another. More defense in this dude. It's a Scizor! It's a Scizor, my guy. Have you never gotten to face this demon before? Scizor is insane. You gotta respect him. I'm just gonna go for my Tera now. That lived! What the hell? Why did Kamala live? I guess he's definitely got max HP then. We got our next battle. Alright, cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I agree, that was a really cool game. Look at Scizor go. And Floatzel even as well. I'm glad I'm getting these Floatzel maybe in a tier it's a little bit better in. Just because Drizzle's obviously better than Manual Rain. This team is scary. You got 2 Pseudo-Legends. You got a Scizor of your own. You got a Noivern, which is just fast. Noivern's also really annoying for me because, yeah, my Flying Resist is an Oricorio, my Dragon Resist is a Scizor. That is 100% getting smoked up by Flamethrower. I'm gonna lead Shocks again. I think Sandy Shocks is a pretty good lead into most of their team. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely decent to Scizor here. I'm Speed Booster, sadly. I would've liked... I mean, if they led Noivern, I'd be super happy about this, but since they led this, I'm wishing I was the other one. I'll set my Stealth Rock as they U-turn, probably into the Fan. Now, if they go Donphan, I could immediately Tera and try and prevent the fogging of rocks. Or not the fogging, the spinning. The thing is, I don't care. You can spin. I don't care. Because what's going to happen now? You're going to go back to Scizor? And take a whole bunch more damage? Okay. I'm gonna set rocks again. Make a play. I didn't think they'd go Noivern. I thought Scizor if anything, and it'd BP me, but that works. I could keep this around, I could just Volt. But I also don't really like trying to switch into this, so I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt for the most damage I can get, as they probably go for like Flamethrower to pick me off. My response from there is probably going to be go Scizor, because their team is looking pretty weak. Already got damage on Donphan. Their Scizor could take my bullet punches, would just matter based on their set. If they're bulkier, then it's... eh. I'd assume they're more offensive, just given the nature of their team. This is like a super offensive looking team. And we do get off some really good damage on the Noivern, and I love the U-turn. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. I mean, hey, that's a great play. I considered Volting, so they thought I'd preserve. If they go Donphan, they might just be Ice Shard. I'll still stay in, though, the Earth Power. Scizor comes in, does take Stealth Rock, no lefties. I'm gonna go Pelipper. I see no reason not to preserve. Okay, that's Choice Band as hell. Wow. And here, get the U-turn. I could even just knock, but I like U-turn, because if they stay in, it's like, what are you doing? You're going for Bullet Punch again. Also, keep in mind, this is a head calc telling me that's Choice Band. It could, for all I know, be like Metal Coat. But, 19. 19 and a half to Pelipper. When I'm fully for stuff, I think that's Bullet Punch. Or I think that's, yes, it's Bullet Punch. I think it's Choice Band. So I'm going to U-turn as TR comes in, just like I thought. And I could go Quaquaval here. That's a pretty good mon to come in. That's a really good mon. I could also just go Scizor and make this really easy. So, we do not see an item. My guess is they're Choice Banded or something else. I'll just Bullet Punch here. I could maybe make them use their Tera, just so they don't get tabled by this. I'm only BPing instead of U-turning, because I am what if they're max speed? Whatever, like Dragon Dance and their Jolly Nature. I do not want to get randomly hit by this. Or I was gonna say, whatever Scarf. A little Scarf Tower action. That Bullet Punch did a million to Donphan. You are not a check. I think that means... does this mean that gets 2-shot by BP if I Tera? I don't know if it does or not, but let's pretend it does, just for... just to hype up Scizor a little bit. Wow! Insane damage! Let's go out to the mints. I can now sack Sandy Shocks. Oh! You weren't supposed to do that. You were not supposed to do that. Actually, we T-Bolt, because we'd want to make sure we get as much damage as possible. So I'm gonna set the Rain up with Pelipper. Because I can always go out to, like, Floatzel and an Ice Spinner for the KO. If they Tera, then they Tera, then we cry. Now we'll actually be fine if they Tera, because then we just get Scizor to BP and pick them off. Unless they're Tera Fire, and if they're Tera Fire, then good lord. The Dragon Dance again. My Floatzel will still be faster. 658, yep. Being jolly helps a ton there. As I go for the Outrage. I can even just go Scizor, like now. Don't even worry about Floatzel getting caught by Tera. So we do pick that off. If they go into their Scizor, I might just go for... I was gonna say I might go for Tera, but I don't love that if they CC me. The CC's like generally okay. It does give Pom Pom a free in, but you've got the T-Tar, so it's not really that important. And Nismon's not beating Tyranitar. I hope. I hope we do not live in that world. I'm gonna Tera this. I'm definitely going for Tera versus a Flamingo. Hello? What is this whole stupid bird supposed to do to me? What is this gonna do? I want to grab this Flamingo by the neck. Yeah, so we smash that. I doubt I even needed to go for Tera, but it's about sending a message. You gotta let your opponent know that Flamingo was getting KO'd like 10 times over. It did not matter what your investment was, that Flamingo was gone. And Noivern apparently isn't Boots, so... I mean, that's just free money. I think from here, we should be good. If they go Scizor, I will probably just go out to Quaquaval to ensure we do not lose. Give my opponent no outs whatsoever. And I can just step on him a couple times. It should be good. Start getting the next game. This one is a wrap. Ooh, as they do CC. Oh, this guy's got an annoying looking team. Let me step on him. Get stepped on. Not bad. So, in this game... I mean, does this just mean they're like Veil offense? I don't know what the Wo-Chien's for. Maybe just for aesthetics. Because it does make the team look a lot better, just in terms of the color palette. So, I think that's fair. I will lead with... I mean, I've led Shocks every battle. I just don't like Shocks if they lead Abomasnow, so I'm going to lead Scizor. Scizor is really good in their whole team. The only thing that would have been mildly annoying is like Quaquaval. I am going to BP the Gengar in the throat. As they are Sash. And they taunt me. That was maybe the worst use of your turn that you could have had. Wow. So we get that twice. We do not get Curse Bodied. And now the Jug comes in. Now, I'm really curious about this. I am Jolly Scizor, unfortunately. No. That's Adamant. I have not used Scizor in so long. Yep, that is Adamant. So, I'm going to calc this. Iron Jugulus. Booster Energy. I just BP'd. You drop. You don't, sadly. That would have been a little too much damage, frankly, but... it would have been pretty cool. What moves does it run? Frankly, nothing to KO me. I'm staying in. It had Flamethrower! No! Are you Flamethrower? How dare you? So, the Chug Jug reveals Flamethrower. Look, I don't play the tier. I'm going by this. I see Dark Pulse, EP, and Hurricane. That actually does suck quite a bit. I probably should have just switched out, but you know what? Sometimes it's bigger than life. The Swan helps versus Quaquaval. I don't want to just sack it. But I don't have anything that really switches into this. Like, I feel like I'm about to just get Hurricaned in the head. I'm gonna sack the Shocker. Because I do pivot in on Hurricane. I will try to set rocks. If I can't, then I can't. I just get my float in. So I think they're just not taunt. My opponent decided, who needs taunt when you can simply hit hard? So we crash him. I still think we can win, but the Poltegeist is a big problem because I was never able to get my rocks. Apparently, since they led Gengar, it would have been very okay to lead Shocks because I could have set rocks turn 1, and then I would have had Scizor Bullet Punch always. Like I said, I don't know what this is supposed to do. I'm gonna go Oricorio. I just don't know what set this would run on a very offensive-looking team. As it Leech Seeds me. Okay. I'm gonna just Quiver. And I'm gonna Hurricane. And we're gonna see what happens here. Because I do 75. I actually deny a substitute. That's really funny. I am shocked they went for Protect there. But that's also because I know that I would have quivered always. He goes for the sub. Are we trying to 1v1 me? Hey. You think you beat me? Is it you who beats me, or is it me who beats you, sir? Who's beating who? My opponent is also getting these turns, like, really wrong. All I'm saying, is it you who beats me? Are you sure about that? Man, you really went for sub again. Can we stop that? Let me just get these turns right. This mod might actually just stall me out anyway, which is really sad, but I'm gonna try to outplay it best I can. Yeah, I just took over half. I don't know how the math is mathin' here. 21 and then sap. I don't know how the math is mathin'. My opponent just keeps going for protect. Why is this on this team? So the reason this makes no sense to be here is because you have a full offense team. This kind of set just takes the pacing of your team down to a screeching halt. So there's nothing to be gained from having it. It doesn't do anything for you. All that the Woqian does is cause your team to be very, very slow all of a sudden. Also, they're like finally getting some turns right. But that's the kind of issue when you build like this. This doesn't match the rest of your team, and you want to make sure that you're consistent with your team's identity. Oh, my opponent finally messed up. Beautiful. I'm going to Hurricane and throw the entire advantage away. That's insane. I even got that right. I I even knew that I was throwing my entire game away. That's beautiful. You gotta subscribe for that if you didn't. Now, but the reason I went for Hurricane there instead is because I would have gone a boss. I would have said, stop messing with me. This thing is really annoying, but again, I think this is a really bad set to have here, so... What do I know? I don't know if I could even beat this, frankly. This is very unfortunate. What do I go to here? Do I just go Float Soul? My opponent is just... I'm just gonna get another game and forfeit, because I frankly don't feel like wasting my time here. I'm about to just forfeit this game so I don't have to keep playing versus him. Yeah. We're getting there. It's okay, guys. Oh, they went for knock the one turn. It made no sense. Damn. Wait, what? They knocked, though? That was like... That was a roll, right? Maybe they... I guess they saw 31 or like... It's 31 again, but... My opponent has a Finizen. Yes, baby. Don't get it mistaken. That one cannot hurt you. Man, why? You got the counter lead me that hard? That's a damn shame. I will Volt Switch immediately here, though. Now, you know what I want them to do? Oh my god. I was gonna say, you know what I want them to do? I want them to go Pikachu here. For no reason at all. Just switch Pikachu in to block the Volt. This is a lot better for me. I'm faster. I mean, they can Tera here. Oh. So, what I was gonna say is, they're probably gonna just Tera here and then beat me down with Surf. But they didn't, so... I'll take it. Shocker actually gets a KO. This, I beat you no matter what. I'm gonna just set rocks as they go for Tera. Hey! Sir, excuse you? Stop that! I do not like what's happening here. I did not agree to any of this. I actually really like the crit. This thing boosting a ton does not matter at all. And they went for superpower, so they don't have body press. That's definitely a builder error. I think if you're gonna run Iron Defense Mudsdale, you probably should be body press. Does the mod get bulk up? Learn Mudsdale. Bulk up. Oh, it doesn't. I was gonna say, maybe you could run bulk up. It is a little bit better for you, but unfortunately they were not bulk up. This is gonna rapid spin. I want to keep my Tera for later, though. As they went for HJK instead. You know, that's a damn shame. I thought they were spinning. And as we all know, Queenly Majesty, I cannot bullet punch this. So, we're going to go into this. I'm going to throw off a Hurricane. If they rapid spin, it's fine. It does not matter to me. As they synthesis up, and they get smashed by Pillar Hurricane. Very nice. And there we go, we win. Nice bounce back game. Let's get one more at least, I think. Sounds like a good one. And then we can end it after that. You know, it's insane. Oricorio probably would have beaten that one dude had he not brought the, like, most ultimate I will stall you forever set. That's crazy. Also, I'm leading with my Sandy Shocks here because it kind of just picks a KO versus any of their Pokemon from turn 1, which is pretty cool. If it's a Shocks Mirror, I'm just gonna stay in an Earth Power, and I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm different. If they lead Shocks and we do not see Booster Energy, though, I will assume that they're Sash. They are definitely Sash, but I want to break that. Unless they're Boots. They could be Boots. If they are, I was gonna say they're probably Tera here. They live one. Oh, I'm so smart. Now I'll Thunderbolt here just in case they get really greedy and switch into, like, Pelipper. Naturally, since it's Rain versus Rain, we'd be okay with that. Also, I'm 100% setting Stealth Rock here. I'm 100% setting Stealth Rock every turn. My opponent has already gotten tired of it. Ah. I thought I was gonna get him. I was thinking to myself, my opponent's already sick and tired of my bullshit. So I'm gonna go Quaquaval, I'm gonna Step, and then I'm gonna Tera, and it's gonna be a really good time. Actually, we'll not Tera immediately. I want to save it. I want to make sure that when I do it, that it's not, like, costing me anything. Or that I can do it and safely outspeed Float. The problem is I need a lot of Aqua Steps. I think, if anything, I prefer having Scizor able to Tera. Then again, this is looking kind of bleak if I don't just KO that now. So I'm going to take my KO on Pelipper. Pelipper actually... the opposing Pelipper's really annoying for me. So I got to this, they're wave crashing. I'll just go Pelly. If they catch me with their own Tera, that's fine. Or they can't, they already used it. Never mind. It still would have been fine, but we don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to stay in a Hurricane here. I'd Roost, but I don't need my Pelipper. It's Rain versus Rain. If one of us loses Rain, the other still has it. If we both lose Rain, then it's still equal. So go Bisharp. Get off some beautiful chip. That did 16, so I'm thinking Assault Vest. I'm going to hard Quaquaval here. As they said, Stealth Rock. Okay. That's not what I expected. And unfortunately, because I Tera'd, this thing is still... It's actually able to tank... Or not tank, but it's actually able to, sucker me for a ton. Which is a little annoying. As they go Floatzel, I'll probably just keep this in. Sack you. Why would I Step there? Hold on, let me not misclick. It's still worth to Tera Blast, make no mistake. As they Unch, which I feel like's the one move you're not allowed to go for there. I really want to Trailblaze with my Scizor. I really want to. Words cannot express how badly I want to Trailblaze, but I will go Oricorio. Because I think this should be able to Rev Dance up. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Revelation here. Oricorio. Sure, NU Quiver Dance, I guess. It's 232 naturally, we're at +1. Gengar. I mean, I'll say Choice Scarf just in case. Nothing I have KOs this in one hit, so I'll go for Rev Dance. Ooh, that is a big hit. And if I still had my Tera, I would be very happy to Tera Water versus an Aqua Jetting Floatzel, I think. We do pick off the Gengar there. And they forfeit, nice! That's a good bit from me for this one, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. The team was really fun. I really didn't I don't even know who I'd say was the star of the show. Maybe Sandy Shocks? We could say Shocker? I think Sandy Shocks is really consistent in this game. From what I've heard, the set that gets the most critique from a balance standpoint is the Tera Blast set with Tera Grass, because it kind of takes away all the counterplay. So, obviously I didn't run that personally, didn't run into it, ran into Tera Ice, which was a lot better for me to face too, because it didn't resist my attacks. So, can't really speak to that set, but I would definitely say that this one was super easy to just lead with every game and just turn my brain off. I did not need to consider much of anything once I let it, got my booster energy activated. It was just very, very simple. But I hope you all enjoyed this, guys. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.